What up everybody, welcome back to a brand new video on the goddamn internet. Today is a very interesting day because today we're going to be talking about the Chinese gold lucky cats and everything you might not have known about the gold lucky cats, to be very specific. Now I'm just going to dive into this head first because I find this topic rather interesting to me since I own two of them. The gold lucky cats that you see before you aren't even lucky. No. These very things, due to Asian traditions, Asian culture, Wikipedia, articles and cultures, all state that this very cat in front of you, both of them in fact, are good wealth and good fortune cats. Nothing else. They don't produce any luck, they produce money and good fortune. It's pretty much just owning like 1,000 fucking fortune cookies, pretty much. That's the idea of owning one of those things. And they come in different variations and colors, but I'll get into the colors a little bit further on in today's video. I just want to talk about some of the most surprising things in my opinion, which is that you heard me say the word Chinese gold lucky cats, did you not? The gold Chinese lucky cats aren't even fucking Chinese. No. These fucking things are Japanese. In fact, the very name that they are given, which I'm not going to pronounce, I'm just going to put it on screen, and you can Google it, anything you want. That word on screen means beckoning cat in Japanese. Beckoning cat. And the very fucking hilarious thing about this is the Chinese have adapted this into their very culture. They have adapted a Japanese cat into their culture and calling it Chinese. Very interesting. Even more interestingly than that though, the very cat itself that you see beckoning and all that shit, you always, whenever you picture of one of those cats, you always think their hand moves. That's the idea of it. Well, the very first cat, the very first Chinese, or should I say Japanese lucky cat, was white and didn't move. That was the exact point of it. It literally just had a poster in its hand and that was it. Nothing else. It didn't beckon, none of that crap. It was just white and didn't move. It was just a nice ornament to have there that produces good luck, good fortune, anything and everything. Technically it was an all-in-one, I'll be honest. The way that Wikipedia described it and the way that Google describes it, it seems like this cat is a very all-in-one cat. You get good fortune, you get good luck, you get diseases sorted for you, you get everything and anything really. More importantly than that though, I guess, the very cat that you see waving its hand, realistically, originally again, wasn't waving its hand. They're not supposed to be waving their hand. When it's waving its hand, it's inviting customers, and the hand on the coin that you see is basically just it grabbing on for money. That's the wealth part of it. That giant coin is just a fuck ton of yen. That's the idea of it. Which again, it's just so incredible to me. It's very interesting seeing how, I always was brought up knowing the idea that these things were Chinese. The gold cat was lucky, and it was just mind-boggling to sit there and go, it's not Chinese, it's not lucky, it's just a fortune cat. It's just a fortune wealth cat. There's nothing more to it than that. Apart from the fact that it's got green on it, but, we'll get into that now. Because there are different variations of cats, and I'm looking at this Wikipedia article so I don't fuck any of this up. Obviously, we've already talked about the white cat, it's lucky, grants fortune, it's a fucking great cat, right? It's great. Now, we have the black cat, which typically in normal situations, in spiritual situations with black cats, typically in history, you're supposed to never cross paths with a black cat. Ever cross paths with a black cat, you're guaranteed bad luck. Well, this black cat defends diseases off for you and evil spirits. Yes, the very same black cat that you're supposed to never cross paths with in Chinese culture or Japanese culture or fucking Asian culture, the idea of it is, well, it helps you, it defends you, it's your protector. Obviously, it's a very, very, very interesting cat for sure. We also have the yellow gold cat, which just produces good fortune and wealth. We already knew that. Pink one is romance. That's it. You have a gold cat that's supposed to favor students in studying and shit like that and defend off diseases as well. That's more for students for some reason. And yeah, that's about it really. Now, obviously they have different parts in them for different things. The gold bit on its chest, like I said, that's supposed to represent family. The red ears and the red like thing around its neck is supposed to represent, you know, health. And the very thing in its hand, like I've said already, is the coin, which is supposed to produce money. I think the other cat took it a little bit too far by sitting on the fucking money, but you know, I'll take what I can take. And yeah, that's really it, ladies and gentlemen. The gold lucky cats are not Chinese. They're not fucking lucky. They grant good fortune, but that's it. They aren't lucky. People obviously think they're lucky, and that's fine. You can think they're lucky all you want, but they're not lucky. It's just a mind-boggling experience to really sit here and go, they're not what you think they are. In fact, they're different. I always find Asian culture really appealing to me just because of how many like twists and turns and how interesting it is. Obviously, people sit there and they criticize Asian people and all this shit for all different things, so they don't understand the culture behind everything there, but I find it rather interesting. The idea of a lucky cat is it's lucky, it produces luck in your life, it makes your life better. It's just a nice spiritual thing that they have over there. Obviously you have the Buddha, you know, the person who will reincarnate you into something else when you die. Like a culture over in like India, Japan, China, Kazakhstan, fucking South Korea, Taiwan, all these different places have different ideologies and cultures, and they try and make each other's lives better and worse sometimes. But the ideology of it is so much better than you think it is. Chinese culture is just so fucking wild sometimes. Too wild sometimes, I believe. This is why it slightly upsets me when I go on the news and I see China is aggravating Taiwan. It's flying its airspace. You know, China is basically being extra aggressive. It's a changing country with a changing communistic background, but I have to just sit here and say, motherfucker, I don't like seeing China go into this new war path it's just created for itself. It's not nice, it's awful. It's not the Chinese culture I know and love. The old Chinese culture I know and love, which may seem a bit racist to some, is that the Chinese people are so innocent, nice, and peaceful. The Chinese culture is so peaceful and it's so amazing, and yet Xi Jinping, in a way, is crippling the idea of that completely. Which is just so wild to me, seeing when I see the words in the newspapers or on an article or something, China might go to war with Taiwan. I think, how can it go to war with Taiwan? It used to be such a peaceful country not even 5 years ago. Okay, it was 5 years ago, still the same as now. Not even 10 years ago, it was just such a peaceful country. But yeah, thanks for watching everybody. I can only imagine if I knew the information that I did back in 2020, I would have purchased a fuck ton of black cats, let's be honest. Who wouldn't have known the information you do about the black cat and how it defends against diseases? Would you honestly tell me, or the red one, that you wouldn't purchase either of those cats? Just for the ideology you could potentially be safe. I mean, who fucking wouldn't? But anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a big fat like. I'm kind of enjoying these videos where I just talk about very specific things and then just end the video. It's an easy way to make a video, it's a dope way to make a video, and honestly I'm favoring it a little bit more than I should. I've been wanting to talk about my gold lucky cats for ages. I've got them from Spain. So, no, I didn't get it from no Chinatown. I was going though. I was gonna go do that eventually. Technically, I'm looking at the box now. They've been shipped from Madrid, which is very nice. They were made in the Chinese province, and they have a bunch of Chinese Asian writing on it that I don't understand. So, if you understand that, let me know. And yeah, if you want to know how much they cost, the typical price on Amazon is higher than the price I paid for my own cat. Both cats altogether cost me about 14 euros, give or take. So yeah, take that into consideration when buying one. Typically one of them costs about like 8 quid, if that really. The highest price one I've seen is about 25. The lowest is about like 7. So, and I paid 7 for one. So, but yeah, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like. If you find anything in this video interesting or agree with anything I said in today's video, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in a brand new video next week. And here is a communist cat, because why not? Peace, peace, everybody.
I see a little bit of sunshine. I'm free, never give a fuck. I'm too deep, gotta go unwind. But sometimes, yes, sometimes. Yeah,